I want to speak first to the difference between, or the lack of difference between, what we think of as corporate America and the university. On the transition side of our business that you may know better, the Challenger Gray and Christmas piece, we speak with people that are in transition from corporation through mergers and acquisitions, all kinds of reasons. And one of the things we often hear from people coming out of private organizations or corporations when we sit with them is they say, I can tell you one thing I know for certain, and that is I don't want to deal with corporate politics anymore. So, I know what I want to do now. What's that? I want to be at a university. And my answer to that is always, they're smarter and they have more time. So we know that it's true. It's life. People are people. It doesn't matter whether we're universities, whether we're making automotive parts, or what we're doing. People are people, and our interactions are that way. I'll tell you another story, and I'll explain very briefly something in our coaching practice, and that is, I believe personally and in the practice very much that everybody deserves a chance to change and develop. And that doesn't matter who you are, when we're talking about diversity or whatever. Everyone deserves that chance. I particularly believe that in the work that we did with establishing the high school for ex-offenders. But having said that, not everybody will. So in the coaching practice, the first 30 days of the intensive coaching is the most important in deciding if the person who's being coached is really ready, willing, able to make those changes and move ahead. And if they're not, we will go back and there'll be another conversation, and we will not waste the organization's time and money, that person's time. We'll look at where they need to be, or the coach's time in doing that. And that happens in less than 4% of the cases that we see, and we deal with hundreds of people a year, and we're very proud of that. And it really came to a test in that less than 4% of the cases about 5 years ago, when one of the times that I had to sit with someone and say, we're walking away from this case, we can't make this change, and this was at DePaul University. That's a school where I'm involved, but that's how strongly we feel about that, and that's how those kind of things need to be dealt with sometimes. So it's truth-telling.